Hello. Hey Up to Date, how you doing? Hey Chaotic, hey Sora, hey Warp Speed. How are we doing? Right, while people filter in, I'm gonna quickly grab a drink and stuff. I need sustenance. Not feeling well today. Back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. Right. Video game. Plan for today is get a shiny Finity. Get a shiny Murmur if possible. Not happening. Why am I here? Oh no, this is the right place, yeah. Get a shiny Murmur if possible. Yay, 3 streams. Thank you very much, Chaotic. Thank you for watching. You're streaking it live on stream. Both of you are, apparently. There's competition. I have a full inventory. Rowan's charge. We mucked around with that. I can go in the bank. Vidazi. I'm going to the bank for now. That Buori's replaceable now. One more combo. One more combo. I think that is better. I'll bank it. Murmur with a support drone. Don't get mine's better. Thank you. Don't really like Hail Spike, I'll bank it. +5 during events, that can bank. That's a whole lot of rep kits. Triple bypass and rage. Suppose that's better than Axel. If I get a rep kit with Deadeye, that'll be good. Okay, yeah, that all works for me. Double radius COV. I'll bank that one. Gives me a bit of inventory to play around with. Kindred Spirits, 3 Grave Current. Ordnance cooldown, right? Bleh. Hard hitter War Paint, that's kind of cool. Action. Okay. Nothing too great there. Did I leave it in my inventory? No, it was the main menu. Shit. I should have loaded into the game so bubble could spawn. Anyway, I suppose we'll go to the wagon battle. Did they actually buff neutron capture for rad guns? Not necessarily rad guns, but like... Yes, neutron capture was buffed yesterday. It's got a higher peak now, but you've got less options to reach that peak. So, I don't really think it achieved what they were hoping for. Ow.
Let me help you with that crazy.
Gearbox moment? Definitely a gearbox moment. Frames. Inform me, why is radiation specifically better? Because, like, from my understanding of neutron capture is it converts the damage to radiation, right? But rad guns have inherently lower base damage, so surely you'd want a kinetic weapon which has the highest base damage to get converted into rad, because the end result is they're both doing rad, it's just that the kinetic gun has got more damage to convert. You don't buff rad damage yourself, no, it converts. No. So, what it does, instead of being a radiation bonus element, it converts your damage into radiation. So in my mind, rad guns are the worst weapons to use because they've got the lowest base damage. I mean, that would be true before. Bonus elements kind of run off of the base damage of the gun, right? While being their own element. So, this was true for Borderlands 3. Rad guns, to have rad as the primary element was the worst because it would have the lowest base damage. That's why you always wanted like cryo. You could go cryo main gun with rad bonus element instead of vice versa. Oh no. Yeah, well there you go. Build buff for you. And yeah, neutron capture was buffed. I don't really understand the thought process, but oh well. Oh, bubbly. How am I doing for Mal 1 kills, by the way? I should have loads doing this. 740? Oh, yeah. You only need... Oh, right, okay, yeah, it'll be 2,000. I feel like that should be a lot higher. So if I look again... 744... Is it not counting all of the kills? It's not. No, no, it is. Never mind. I forgot how I was counting. Oh no! Bugbear. Better Bugbear. Because the Bugbear, you want to hit that scaling thing, right? Yeah. So the overall DPS of this gun, it is worse, but it's close enough, and that DPS won't be taking into account the scaling damage. So that is a Bugbear improvement. But it's even got the same airstrike on it. Oh, okay, good. It's even got the same airstrike. Excellent. You do spend more time reloading, though. Blue Tree's here too, I suppose. Yeah, for poor Blue Tree. Yeah, it's a bubble in our normal spot. Oh, the Bugbear enjoy it? It's good. Does this build work with almost any gun? Yeah. Yeah. Really, just do anything. It's Shatterpelt! Oh, my mouse died. And Bugbear Roller Jacobs, I've not seen it personally. Found it. It's all well and good buying a wireless mouse, but when it doesn't wireless half the time, thankfully you can use it while it's charging. Looks awesome, thank you. Oh, I need to, reminds me. Villain had the same role? Yeah, Underbarrel Airstrike, right? It seems to be pretty fixed in terms of the license parts, from what I've seen. No, shut up, me. Just wanting the link. Neutral Catcher still feels great and hollow. Well, they buffed it. they buffed it. It's now got a higher peak than it had before. Ah, very nice, and Sora. Get some skills to improve dot duration, and away you go. Just made shotguns worse with it, I guess. Yeah. Gearbox is scared to touch the board. I don't... It'd be a shame, because the bod is just so astronomically, like... Is the stat difference between bod and everything else is just huge. I think it would be a shame if they were too scared to touch it. Is alt-firing weapons considered to be Vladov license part? Only on Vladov. So, no, is the answer. Impossible to patch. They've been really precise so far in terms of their gear changes. Like, how they address Torgue stickies, to me, is genuinely impressive. They were so precise with it. Same with Bleed. They were very precise with it. So, like, Bleed, they could have made it so Bleed didn't work with skill damage. They could have made it so Bleed wasn't skill damage. They could have made it so Bleed didn't crit. They didn't do any of those things. They just made it so it didn't loop itself. But they kept its ability to crit. They kept its ability to be skill damage. They kept all the double dipping. They didn't change anything about the skill. They just made it work. Like, they were so precise. This is the Omen gun. It's working okay now. It wasn't buffed. It's basically its current. It's always state. This is how the gun has always performed. Hey Cryorope, how you doing? How do you bring it in line? Again, precision. You literally just take out the bug that they did with Bleed and Torgue stickies. If they're able to do what they did with stickies and Bleed, then surely they can do the same with Bod. They can just make it so it's not getting 5x sniper mult on sniper swap and make it so it's not getting 5x gun damage bonuses, but whilst keeping the fact that it's all weapon type bonuses. Because the fact that it's all weapon type, that's the point of it. No, Grim, you're misunderstanding. So if you look at the bod, the aim and gameplay today, probably not Black Baron. So if you look at the bod, it counts as everything, yeah? So that means if we look at enhancements, let's get a good one here. Believe it or not, I do not keep multiple weapon type enhancements because they're a little bit useless. But yeah, so this assault rifle mag, it gets that. Sniper rifle damage, it gets that. Shotgun splash damage, it gets that. Sniper splash damage, sniper ADS efficiency, you know, shotgun crit. All of those it gets. And because these weapon type bonuses typically higher, it gets bigger bonuses than other weapons, and it's so much easier to boost with enhancements. That's the point. If we look at challenges, we have sniper rifle challenges. Get second wins with sniper rifles. It counts towards it. Kill enemies with assault rifles while scoped. It counts towards it. Get seconds wins with pistols. It counts towards it. That's the point of the bod. The bod getting 450% gun damage from Witchy Trigger Finger is not the point of it. It getting 600% gun damage from Grave Implements is not the point of it. Getting 250% gun damage from Riddle You This is not the point. That bit is the issue. Yeah, if you get like an enhancement that's got gun damage, SMG damage, and sniper damage, like that's insane for the bod. You wouldn't be able to utilize those three passives together, but with the bod you can. That's the advantage of the bod. You don't need the 5x gun damage for the bod to be a great weapon because it's doing 5x challenge progress and it's still so much easier to boost up. So how high can... So don't look... Okay, so with Affinity, I don't think I have mine on me. With the Affinity, do not look at the card DPS. Purely just look at, like, gun damage to fire rate. That's all that matters. You could even ignore fire rate to an extent, so long as it's not too much of a drop, and just go with gun damage. Card damage. Because card DPS is going to take the base mag into account, which is irrelevant for the Affinity, because the Affinity is... the whole point of it is it goes beyond its mag. So its mag size is, in effectiveness, a lot larger than what it lists. But yeah, this is non-bleed Vex. Hey Pericles, is Undead Avex still the strongest build? Strongest build in what metric? I mean, I will just say no, because you've said Undead Eye. I assume you mean Sniper Bleed, which is very strong upfront damage, and probably the answer is yes to your question, but we don't use Undead Eye. All roads lead back to Teen Witch. Undead Eye is really good for Affinity XXL though, but that's basically the only time where it's best in slot. I've gone the wrong way. Undead Eye is great for Affinity XXL. Otherwise, we go Scion or Teen Witch. Where am I? No, I was going the right way. Fucking... Trust my gut. $10.37 on Affinity? Wow, I need that. Your Shiny has 842 and 14.3 fire rate. I'm really sorry to say that that is low stats on both fronts. It's shiny, so get fucked. Quick one, hello, Bonnie is stupid now. I can imagine why'd they buff it. It got the biggest buff yesterday as well. Both a bod? Jesus, Caden. You got bod in your Maurice? That is so lucky. People be fighting you for that. I'm gonna be fighting you for that. Finally got the skill you done. It's this so-called event. It's not an event, really, is it? It's really not an event. Why crit knife, by the way? Because it's really good. And I don't feel like a scumbag for using it now. Just feels a lot more in place in the game's sandbox, so why wouldn't I use it? 30% crit chance in a slot with an 8-second cooldown that I can spam is really good. Like, that is seriously good. Yeah, the Rowan's buff was another puzzling one, but it's not unwelcome. Like, I hate it when things get overbuffed. I really dislike it. So, like, Rowan's was confusing, but, like, not unwelcome for me. Wow, this Vex is so far behind my other Vex. Sad that the knife overrides your crit chance. Yeah, 750? Bloody hell. Yeah, but also, like, I don't really care. Item's good, regardless. Oh goodness, this, oh my god, it drops some Moon Callus. With Vex, she's great. $9.2k card DPS? Wait, that's nuts. Hey, I can turn it into a sniper rifle. Wait a minute. Wait, that's nuts. Hang on. Wait, hang on a minute. tasers a splash! Tasers are splash in this game. And they counter splash. They're not just splash damage. They actually register as a splash weapon, so it will get that bonus. I mean, it's 25%, not 38, but... Yeah. If that's a Rafa or Vex, you should see some of the shit Vex does with tasers. Oh my god. Make Rafa blush. That's good for Rafa as well, actually. That bonus. Want better passives. Do they refill from Witchy? No. So Vex is all about putting the damage into one taser. Or three, I suppose, with three triple bypass amps. Basically, optimize, triple bypass amp, taser. Nothing in this game will survive the three. Not even, like, phase 2 time Vivo. When optimized. So less ideal for mobbing than Rafa, but for bossing the damage is so much higher. Hey, young knight, wait for your Moxie or whoever to make a Status Bleed Vex. Is Rainbow Dots? Well, Bleed's easy. Bleed's really easy. If you're wanting something that's more colourful, look up Ratore. R-A-T-O-R-E. Ratore. And look up his Borderlands 4 builds. Very knowledgeable player, very knowledgeable Vex player, and has recently posted a blue tree dot Vex build that's really good. That might be something you're looking for.
I suspect hides it from the outside world. I now realize this was what blocked my call to Iris. My voice is too weak to pierce this veil. For now. I must find a source of power that does not sap me. The Shadow knows I cannot call for help, but he doesn't know my strength.
Hey, Crix, how you doing? What's the gun that's in my hand right now? It is the... Oh my god. A rad build on Vex. I assume you're referring to specifically the rad branch and the rad skills rather than just using radiation guns. And tragically, it's not that good. The hazards don't even count as skill. They don't get skill bonuses. It's just kind of like... tragic. Dot Hollow builds? I'm sure there are. I'm pretty sure she does, Shiny Ashes Rise? Right. I saw some theory crafting with Ashes Rise. Harlow is the character, but I can't remember specifically. Like, what she did. But Harlow is the character for... Okay, what is going on? For a second there, I wasn't getting any lifesteal. Bugbear farming? Finity, but I'll take a shiny bugbear. But it just seems like a worse Harlow. Well, that might be what you get when it comes to dots, because Rator is an incredibly knowledgeable player. I would put weight in his builds more than most. So that could literally just be Harlow better than Vex, which wouldn't be a first. No, they don't, Brendan. Lictor's got weird hitboxes. Stickies don't work on him. I just use Wombo Combo. Does Amp Overshield Ohm just got continually fire an Amp shot? I haven't tested Amp with I use Siphon. Cryo Beam Tosser. Take it. Harlow being the best in the game? What? So surprising. Who knew Harlow was the best in the game? What changes would I make, if any, to the build I posted pre-patch? Well, none. That's why I posted it. I assume you're referring to the one that I posted last night? Because whilst it was a pre-patch build, I posted it because it's still irrelevant. I'm doing the same build. There's no real changes I'd have made there to what I have now. Any, like, smaller changes, in that video, I linked to my Mobalytics page. Any smaller changes, I go there first, because it's easier to just type a bit of text and make a whole new video. Tabulous Vork. Hello? Is this just, like, one of the flyy guys? Okay. Oh! Is that my first AC May? How does it take, You've never seen it? How does it take you to reach UVH5 after 50? It depends, like, the state of your build. Couple of hours. That's mainly doing the wildcard missions. The steps in between only take, like, 5-10 minutes each. Using Siphon instead of for Amp. For the Oh My God in particular, yes, I'm using Siphon. It just makes it cozier. I do have a combo somewhere, so I need to try that one out. Does AC May do anything? Performance changes made Neutron even stronger. Yeah, the change is very puzzling. I'll praise the bleed and the Torque Sticky changes yesterday, but that Neutron Capture change, from everything I hear about it, was not it. ACMA kind of doing work. It's most of the build. I have purples that do better than that. Maybe Grim, we'll see. Just shoots a heart. Oh, I see it. Not too exciting. What's the car DPS on that? 6k? Aggressively average. To be fair, there's only so many things in this game that aren't a now do it on Hollow and it's magically better situation, but Vex's Prismatic Ichor, which is insanely strong but buggy, also doesn't really favor Rainbow Dots. Fair dues. And yeah, like, Hollow is so strong. What's buggy about Ichor? Spin? Oh. A Bonnie and Clyde. What was the Maliwan gun? It's, oh my god. Rift all the way over there? That's like the next county over. Cooldown resets on any DOP application even while it's already running, so very design flawed since minions can steal it from you. Let's have a look at it. So are you saying that if you apply a dot within the 2 seconds window, it resets the 2-second cooldown? So long as you're continuously applying dots, you'll just never get it back. That's bugged. The idea of minions concealing it from you, like, yeah, makes sense. It says so right there. But the fact that you could essentially keep extending the cooldown without ever getting the effect, that's a bit of a shame. It's just bad design? Yeah. Well, they wanted minions to do a thing, right? Well, why have skills in the minion tree that don't include the minions? But the fact that minions can potentially screw you out of damage is, like, sad. Christ. What's my explosiception? Gun splash. Technically, that's better. I'll take it, so I've got another explosiception. I really want to like that, but like that main effect. The thing is with this main effect, right? Is it's good. It's multiplicative mag size, but that could have been 40% fire rate or damage. I think it's 30% damage, 40% fire rate, something like that. That could have been really good. But an issue with the Atlas getting mag size stuff, for both of them, really, both the main stat and the secondary passive, is Atlas Infinitum exists. When Infinitum exists, I don't know. Because, like, I mean, doing that kind of thing, you've probably just got ammo saving. So I'd rather just go fire rate or damage. Where's the new weather change? It's so unnoticeable. What passive skill rolls would I recommend for the Teen Witch? Skill rolls? 3 in Grave Thirst, the rest don't matter. Frangible got removed from the game, even Loot Lemon removed it too. Wait, really? Did he get removed from the game, or does it just stop dropping? Did they, like, remove it from people's inventories? Totally removed. That's... range. Oh, well. Whenever Harlow applies a status effect to an enemy, she gains a chance to apply that status effect to an entangled enemy. Skill crit chance. I don't know how good that would be. You're assuming they'll bring it back in the future? Are you sweet summer child? Oh, slutty tempting kitty. And Twitch was like, are you sure I want to send this message? Hey, Saint, thank you for the 4 months. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Twitch chat has more security than Twitch IRL. Oh dear.
Let's get weird.
Come on. Murmur legendaries.
I can tell you're boring. Love those currents.
Hey kitty, good to see you. Hiya, hiya. Oh, Discord boop. Oh no! See, this is what happens when you try and do stream stuff when you're sick. You forget stuff. Thank you very much. Late to work, late to burp. God damn it. Lazy just went live. Hey Joe, thank you so much for the 18 months. Happy birthday, thank you. Got a legendary Vlad off, 30% chance to hit a projectile. Oh, you got the double. Very nice one. Gun down from fire, interested? Yes. Very interested. Scully. Terrible. Right, what's the absolute best way to farm wall drops? Because supposedly, Murmur can shiny. But I'm guessing it can only shiny as a wall drop. Why so late? Hey Skirk, I'm sorry, I completely forgot to boot. Oh no, I'm bad. Check the skins tab of my Murmur. I don't have it on me. I got rid of it. Of the one on this character. It has the shiny skin unlocked by default. That's a bit boring.
You are delightfully horrifying.
The default skin is very cool. Yeah, absolutely. I see. I don't feel like I've earned that shiny, you know? Like, I'm not going to use that shiny because I haven't earned it. And the default skin is very good, you're right.
Want to give Death a message for me?
The range on that vibe check. Vexen Elite is really funny, because like, oh, Shock Elemental Eater, doesn't matter. Your first shiny yesterday, Finity XXL, nice one, congrats Brendan. 340, ooh, 25 away. We've already got an almost guttural moment anyway, so either way you're chilling, nice. Ooh, it goes as low as 1.6 real iron. That one's got less firing damage, so I'm not gonna go with that one. Yeah, those grenades are cool. It's a shame they're like 11k damage. Did try first on Big Hammer? We did, Aaron, and it's great, like... It's on a terrible rep kit, but that will be cut. The Leech and Rage will be the best combo in the game for damage eventually. If they fix Gear rep kit and Blood is Power. Yeah, so the issue with Molten Royal and just those red tree action skills in general is it's just kind of like why? Why bother? You put so much work into getting a kill that feels decent when you can just do ha-ha spread launcher into Force of Nature. It's like, it just feels so pointless. But yeah, it's good. I mean, we can deal with health bars of other types now as well. Like, you'll get through fights now with Molten Royal. So long as you can hit the boss and have the Molten Royal hit the boss, you can deal with any fight. It's just that some of them do start taking a while. Yeah, space laser, spread launcher, any of them really. It doesn't fucking matter. Wait, what was that? I'll have that off. Was Bale 4 Infinity? Yeah, basically. Shiny field goal, goalkeeper with 7 cents in 5 minutes of farming. Even without big on-call? That's nuts. Buy a ticket. Nothing to do in this game? You must have a lot of hours then, because I'm 400 in and I still have lots to do. I mean, I barely even played Harlow yet.
You were redundant.
You haven't played anyone other than Vax. Vax looks fun. Vax is fun. You see, if that worked with Teen Witch, that'd be nuts. That's infinite ammo right there. This could have been such a good armor piece. You're just getting started on your second character? Yeah, there's so much to do. That could have been... That could have filled... Get ammo back. Broke. Teen Witch to fill. Get ammo back. Broken. Teen Witch to fill. Broken. Teen Witch to fill. Broken. Teen Witch to fill. Broken. That could have been so good. I'll keep it as a just in case. Take it anyway for the gun damage. I mean, yeah, it's 90% gun damage. Who's not taking that? Like 90? 90, yeah, 90% gun damage. Who's not taking that?
How about a trip to the other side?
Oh, that's close. Gun damage, gun splash raise, gun mag. Like, that's so clean, so you think it's good, but then, like... Then you realize it's just 55% enhancement gun. Yeah, because of the way leveling works in this game, if you want specialization level 300, I'll just say this. Getting from 297 to 300 would require more XP than level 1 to 100. And in reality, for most specialization builds, you only need level 80, 70, 90, around there, 70, 80, 90. You only need around there for most specialization builds. What's my build right now? This is my Kill Skill Vex build. I uploaded a video for it yesterday. There's also a write-up, !Vex. I mean, the bonuses you get tail off move phase, so 200 specialization points aren't even like that insane. Is 300 cap? Technically 700 is, but you're not reaching it. Well, Sags, I'm just going to tell you now, you will never be happy with your specialization, and you have condemned yourself to only ever playing one character for something that is ultimately arbitrary. So, it's a shame, but that's your choice.
Power. As freaking if.
Stop giving me side shirts. I don't want them.
That's right. I wanted to do that.
Yeah, there's some guns with a lot of variants, JJ. Anarchy's up there as well. It's just like completely open. I would suggest Anarchy is more variants just because elements.
I don't fear you. Sorry.
We need part inspection, please. Fuck's sake. Wait, is that on fire? I equip the head for completing all side quests? Yes. What is this PP Doom laser gun, by the way? This one? It's oh my god. Snow! Thank you so much for the 10 gifted. Much appreciated. Thank you. You're nuts. You're nuts. Thank you. Happy birthday. That gun is actually good. Most guns are, if you've got a good build behind them. Like, this is the easiest difficulty in that this game will see. UVH5. It'll only get harder from here, so... If a gun's not good at UVH5, then it probably needs a buff. Yeah, I have a siphon shield. I'd be unfamiliar, NRJ. Sorry. That really sucks. Is it forced on drill side completion? No. But there definitely seems to be something with killing the drill site boss and it like kind of refreshing the world. Watts or Super Soldier for Vex? Teen Witch or no? If yes, Watts. If no, probably Super Soldier.
That's right. I've never killed
The siphon required. I don't know. I use it, it's really comfy.
You're giving me goosebumps.
What's going on with my inputs? Okay. I have not control. No! Stop! What is happening? I have about 7 seconds of input delay right now. Okay, it's good again. What are my thoughts on Blue Tree Harlow? Bad Green Tree. Couple kills in a row without a legendary. That's quite rude. No, John. Basically, it's completely just open. It's 25, 25, 25, 25. So, like, it doesn't matter what character you play. It's just pure random. You could get a run of bad luck, you can get a run of good luck. It's just pure random.
You're about to be null and voided.
Two-shot move! You need a head explosion in this game? Can I introduce you to the Boom Slang? I say Boom Slang because it's got the 3 ricochet. But otherwise, like literally any explosive Jacob Sniper, truck being best. Is that what, 4 kills in a row without a drop on Big Encore? Like, this guy's Big Encore drop rate seems so much lower, and it's a drill site as well. Like, I think this is the roughest bloody Big Encore farm. Spoiled directive or core observer. Intended friction. Farming the truck is awful. Oh, absolutely. I have it in my vendor this week, and seeing the part variants on that thing. No, don't farm it from Biothresher. Don't. Just. It's such a. Farming is such a waste of time. Like, okay, it's your only option to actually get a thing that you want, but. Christ, the part rates. That's a 5th in a row without a legendary. When farming feels hopeless, even with Big Encore, like farming without Big Encore. Nah. This would have been like run 25 without a legendary. Without Big Encore. Alright, that's not just rare to feel rewarding, that's just demoralizing. Oh, it's Ripper! Damn, that was really good stats. I'm pretty sure it's the elephant that drops the loot, Joe. Yeah, you need to kill both parts, both the elephant and the enemies.
What if you just gave up?
Have we got a Vault Boss as being Encore yet? No. Wow. A shield capacity armor. Am I having fun? Yes. I can't wait for Big Encore Timekeeper Phase 2. Wait, we've got Moonface and Moonface. Hang on. Where's the turn? Yeah, I've suggested like you could have a big encore for each region. So you could have a Carcadia big encore, or allow everybody to be big encore, but it's expensive, and then the weekly big encore is a huge discount or free. Because you can only big encore post-campaign. So playthrough drop rates would be protected. And then for farming endgame, you've got an Iridium sink. Daedalus Sniper, Jacob's Ricochet, Stellium. Bets on the first Invisibles boss having 4-part Bio Armor phase. They did say that there'll be mechanics in base game that set you up for the raid boss. Now we know it has Vile. What do you think they should do to nerf Bod? Simply fix the glitch with it. You don't need to change the weapon at all. Literally, just make it so it's not getting 5x gun damage and 5x sniper mult. Because the gun itself is fantastic. Baseline, that is a really cool and interesting legendary effect. You know, 5x challenge progress already is great. And then the fact that all enhancement boosts go towards it makes it much easier to boost up, and you get higher piece because gun type bonuses are bigger than normal general bonuses. So, like, the bod's great. Just don't give it 5x gun damage. You don't think it's that easy at all to fix? Well, I mean, obviously behind the scenes, but Gearbox have proven that they can be precise with these changes. With the bleed change, to to stop bleed from looping itself, which is skill damage, and skill crits do bleed, and bleed is skill and can crit. They didn't make it so bleed was no longer skill. They didn't make it so bleed could no longer crit. They didn't make it so bloodletter no longer procs off of crits or anything, off of skill or anything. They simply just fixed the glitch and didn't harm the skill to begin with. So the skill works exactly how as it did before. It just doesn't loop again. They've proven that they can be precise with it. Obviously, each thing is different. I was very impressed with how they fixed Torgue stickies as well. So I reckon they can nail it. I'm shocked that they got right on the first fix. The bleed fix was genuinely well done. Like genuinely, they did a good with that one. Oh, the patch note for Torgue stickies was laughable. What did they do to stickies? They stopped sticky mults from reapplying every time you did something with the gun. So before, sticky mults would reapply at the start of a reload and then again at the end of the reload. Mode swaps, everything. It was really bizarre. And they also stopped the underbarrel damage transfer glitch as well, which is what they kind of mentioned with Knife Launcher, Jacob's shotguns. But they stopped it for everything, so yeah, they just fixed Torgue stickies. I did not expect them to ever fix Torgue stickies, let alone this effectively on the first go around. And the Torgue stickies reapplying its molt at the start of reload and at the end of the reload and onwards is not a documented thing. Well, it is, just very lightly so. And they got it. And they got it. Bot is so ridiculous. I'm not even optimized the bot right now. I just had to throw it on and do the thing. I don't even have amp at the moment. The ocean failing to load patch note is hilarious. That has got to be one of the best patch notes. Every sticky issue is gone? From what we're aware of, yeah. From what we can tell, stickies just work as intended. The sticky changes were wild. The crit knife change is an interesting one, because while it's weird, it is working exactly like it says on the card. And I've seen some people praising its current state, saying how it was actually a really good way of doing it. I'm indifferent. Setting it at 30 or being a plus 30, either or is fine for me. Shiny Bugbear, nice, congrats. Yeah, we'll have to see what they do with it, Crimson, because right now there is definitely a power disparity between BOD and everything else.
You are all the red flags.
Well, whatever the frangible is, Moonface, it's not anymore.
I almost feel bad for you. Almost.
What's the frangible? It isn't! Can you even get micro missiles on the completion? Don't know if Bod can roll with Jacob's part. I don't think it can. Down patching to hunt shiny frangible.
Glory is built on the bricks of bodies I lay. We're racing, isn't it?
I've got biscuits, you want one? It's coming back. I don't know. I've knocked it down the cliff. You can't get back. I think I've been outplayed here. Yeah, okay. That doesn't go through. Axmore will find a way to win.
We sell them in pints round here. I'll eat your leftovers for you.
Throw 5,000 scullies.
Keep your eyes out and
Exclamation point mod, Crimson. All the way down there? What weapon is this? This is the Oh My God. You can get it from Moon Callus. I have Joan.
Make a graceful exit, won't you?
That's every other bubble around that drill site. Wrong TD or assault rifle.
Wake up, praise the mountain, kill. Repeat.
Does the event always give at least a legendary? Ha! No. Sorry, Alex, I'm playing solo.
Can you hear the darkness calling?
+5 Grave Elements. I'm not a huge fan of Grave Elements. Why is it a 10 stack? Like, how? Getting 10 stacks? I mean, I suppose it's a 20-second duration, so it's not as bad. Enhancement I'm using is just a gun damage, splash damage, max size one. It's nothing too special. I'm not even using Vladoff guns right now. I think they need to increase the drop rate of the event gun. Joe, the game's trying to tell you to do heirloom Vex. No, you're not, Nebda. Buddy, I wasn't even trying to kill you. Then you just appear at the side of my screen.
As freaking it. Enough talk.
Do I know the maths behind Force of Nature? The detonations, no. But the fact that they're getting action skill boost makes sense, because I'm pretty sure it does Raging Inferno. How do I know the placement of world bosses? There's an upside down triangle. You can see it even when it's zoomed out like this.
Oh, come on.
What build is this? This is Lazy Data's Kill Skill Vex build. Exclamation point Vex. For a video and a write-up. Patent pending. LDKSVB. TM. Can't believe that Lazy Data Steam builds and popular content creator Lazy Data. You can only choose one of Radiation Corrosive, which would I choose, facing an important Maurice buying decision? Of what gun? Ripper Whiskey. Of what character? Heat 9 damage. Ew. I'm leaning towards corrosive. Because you can watts for shields, and then you've got a good order killer there. But I don't think there's an incorrect decision. What's the strongest Vault Hunter now after the patch? I mean, we don't have the means to accurately state a strongest Vault Hunter, but I think probably just Harlow. The Divisioner. I can use all I got for this fight.
Nice.
The streamer Harlow sucks. They nerfed all of her endgame viable builds. You crash your vehicle and a swarm of wild horns emerge around you, surrounding you from all sides. Terrifying scenes.
Gotcha. I can buff that out.
You say it's still crazy strong, but the skill that they like kind of nerfed, neutron capture, now has a higher peak.
It's just your time.
I went into fight for your life and came back out of it so quickly, I didn't lose my action skill. I did drop to a certain boss fight that was not dropping loot. Who is the boss? RJ. RJ is one of the best shields in the game in his loot pool. think people are too negative. You've done the weekly encore like 50 times today, done a bunch of bubbles and got some purple guns. So much fun. Glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, if you do it in between other stuff, it's a lot more enjoyable. And I think that was what Gearbox intended. Is that you don't farm bubbles, you farm bubbles whilst farming something else. The issue is that's not really how people, like, play this game. They just want to farm one thing at a time. The idea of multitasking is just, like, far too complex.
This'll be easy.
How much of a nerf was the neutron capture change? Negative, because it was a buff. At least Halloween stuff doesn't actively hamper gameplay. True, it did in Borderlands 3 to an extent. The only valid complaint is the grenades actually, since Russell Farms and Elite Boss can have anything. Those are both valid, yeah, absolutely. But I will say that the 17 fire rate on a 935. I'm not getting higher than 935, which sucks, but 17 fire rate is a number that has size. But I think it is valid to have expected more with the event. It doesn't feel like there's any actual like content here. It was basically just some shift codes for some skins and then 2 items. One of which is bit shit. Can I explain why exactly? I'm not entirely sure why, Joe. Moxie told me literally like 5 minutes before I went live today. So I didn't get an explanation. He just kind of like mentioned it. I was like, "Oh, that's cool." He kind of gave me a very brief rundown, but like didn't go in depth. And, you know, and Moxie's used neutron capture a lot, so I'm going to trust him on it. His overall take was, the change is strange because neutron capture is overall stronger, but with less items. And it's dreadful with Elemental Eater, which is funny. I'll always laugh at struggling with Elemental Eater. I'm bad like that. I say that from a position of playing Vex. I haven't read the new card myself. The neutron capture. So I only have to go off what other people are saying about it. Not reworked on enough? Yeah, exactly, because it's got a higher peak. Who would I say currently has the highest build variety currently? This might come as a shock. Now, that might give away who I'm about to say. Because I kind of want to say Eamon. Eamon or Rafa, definitely. They're probably about equal, because any build that you can do on Eamon, you can do on Rafa and vice versa. Like, you can make all three trees work. You can do grenade, ordnance, melee. Grenade, ordnance? You can do heavy weapons, grenades, guns, melee. Rafa's action skills are in a little bit better state, but Eamon does heavy weapons better, so. Drone stuff does not count as a build. I'm sorry, I'm taking that away from you. What's a boxer, Joe? Was Complex Root coming cryo? Yes. Consumes armor segment on melee hit. Okay, so what would that do with completion then? Reminder that completion only rolls 1 passive, not 3. Or 2, I think it might be for armor. I mean, Demon Slayer, some of the builds that Vex and Harlow have are very strong. Oh! Hey! Hello! Shiny. Shiny! It's so shiny! Yay! Affinity XXL is one of my favorite guns in this game, so it's nice to finally get the shiny version. This was like the one gun in the game I was contemplating farming the shiny for without Big Encore. Yeah, I know you got it super early, Kerm. Yay. That's good. I haven't recorded my Affinity XL video yet, so now I can do it with the shiny one. 24 to overheat. Oh, the 14. It doesn't matter. This gun doesn't care. I mean... I just hit 97 and I don't even have heating up. It legit does not... Normally I get like 70 without heating up. So just hitting 97 first try? It don't fucking matter. In fact, this will hit overheat quicker. Which is where you want it for the 100%... for the 100% crit. So I'm gonna say you're wrong there. So long as you kill the boss with it, this will do it faster. Because you're into overheat faster, which is where you want to be with this gun. Yeah, about 50s there. There's 19 there, and I'm saying he's wrong. I'm saying so long as you can kill the boss within the first mag, lower is better, so you're in... Because you get your damage in overheat. That's where you're getting the crit. So the quicker you're in overheat, the quicker you're doing damage. Make sense? So long as you're killing the boss before it goes bang, lower is better. If you're not killing the boss before it goes bang, and the extra 5 bullets allows you to kill the boss before it goes bang, then yes, 19 would be better in that window. But if you can kill the boss before it pops, then 14 over 19. Because you're getting your crit chance, your 100% earlier, which means you're doing all your stuff earlier. Obviously, there's those scenarios, especially against tankier bosses, where if you're unable to kill the boss in time, and you have to do 2 mags. But if both of them have to do 2 mags, then... Got any recommended aim builds to try? You like how aim builds feel, but the damage is bad. Honestly, it was powerful, but not very fun to play for you. Try looking up and see what Ancient Rune has. I know he's got Aim On, which is a gun build. There might be some fun stuff there. Neutral capture no longer works with Break the Ice. I saw that. I mean, I think Break the Ice is a terribly designed skill anyway, but... Gun crit chance and class mods affect heavy ordnance. Yes. To my knowledge, they absolutely should. Buddy's just doing flips. What is the damage on DPS of this one? 14,3935, yeah, I won't be keeping it. I have ones with better stats.
I find you lacking.
Oh, that'd be a really good roll, Lauren. How am I doing on my Malawan challenge? It must be close. 600 away. That's quite far. I've done 600 today at least. I'm halfway there. How was my 10th shiny? If I can remember the order. It was Wombo, Stopgap, Divided Focus, Bonnie and Clyde, Rowan's Charge, Whiskey Foxtrot, Anarchy, all in one day. Then Golden God, then Ashes Rise, then Infinity. Gun damage, status damage, and crit chance. That's nuts, Lauren. Wait, that's insane. I can't remember what Wild Heart is, but that's a crazy roll. Status damage and hazard damage. Hazard damage sucks. What's the status damage per point? $11? Yeah, that's nuts. Is there a point where Wild Heart becomes better than Blackout Point? I don't think so, because it's just so... You asked about Skull Orchard and Convergence. I thought Convergence dropped from Bramble Song. Why can this happen at 50? I mean, to be honest, like... the difference in stats between 48 and 50 is going to be so small anyway. Okay, if I got a quick kill on the battle wagon there, that would have been a really fast drill site. Boss kill was quick compared to what I've been doing. The mobbing was really fast. Eating up a high cal with and without COV mag, which is better? Well... I'll say high cal for both, unless you're using the Finity. I don't rate heating up on non-Finity. Oh, shiny! And there you are, hiding in the tall grass. Fucking sneaky bugbear. Sneaky. You would have got a sneak attack against me. Very nice. Now, call me crazy. I feel like I think I prefer the base skin on Bugbear. You crazy? I just like the base skin on Bugbear. I'm right. It don't match, does it? It's funny, this is the first of the phosphines that I've gotten where I think I prefer the base skin. So that way with Oh My God. Oh, I totally see it with Oh My God. Oh My God is such a cool skin. As the Rainbow Turbine. The Rainbow Turbine is very cool. Did the buff make the Bugbear worth using? Yes. Over other things? Eh. Mobalytics, they have it as Skull Orchid for some reason. Right, okay. Thank you for letting us know, actually.
Time for you.
It's Psychobot! I need to know how much health Psychobot has, because, like, Buddy is one of the tankiest enemies in the game. Is it true that the Halloween loot is buns trash? The gun is okay. The grenade is steaming hot garbage. You know what? It's not even steamy. It's just kind of like a bit gross. Have some gas call. So, like, the grenade isn't even gas call. Hunter Seeker would be a better better comparison point with how the grenade actually works. It's more Hunter Seeker than Gas Call. Still shit. See, why is Ordnite Spike not more damage? Like, 10,000 is good, but Spread Launcher being 150,000, it's just like, bah. But would TD or Rougher be better with 75% of other grenades? TD or is a gun type? Oh, TD or Rougher is not grenade or offer, though. Two different things. Spread Launcher feels like they misplaced a decimal point. It really does. Because 3,000 times 5... 1,500, like 15,000 damage, that's quite good. That puts it a little bit above, you know, Grenade Launcher. It puts it 50% higher than that Ordnite Spike. So, like, if Spread Launcher was 10% of the damage, it would just be kind of, like, good. But instead, it's one-shotting the biggest bosses in the game. Oh wow, Jack. Man, the drop rate for Murmur is so rubbish.
Screw you! And screw the time. Got your affairs in order? That's my favorite. Dead. I win.
I feel like this might be best with like a split Siphon amp. I mean, this is really dumb with triple amp. With action skill, we can maintain it. Jacob's ricochets, what exactly did they change? I think they basically what it was stopping Jacob's ricochets no longer Jacob's Ricochet. So, like, Kickballer, for example, it Jacob's Ricocheted, which Jacob's Ricocheted, which Jacob's Ricocheted. Same with Energy Disc. It just kept Jacob's Ricocheting, and it kept creating more projectiles that were Jacob's Ricocheting. I think it's that. Because of the legendary rocket launchers, Aaron, are just, like, too niche. They try to be too funny. A 100% Guardian Angel is so nice contributing. Because Guardian Angel works really well on, like, not Vex. When you don't have Shield Seal, Guardian Angel is just like, I mean, it's great for Vex as well. It's just that it enables not Vex to kind of do the same thing. Especially with slow fire weapons like shotguns or snipers. And GA's just got really nice uptime, because if you get shot, it kind of screws you over, because Watts and Amp Shields typically have slow regens, whereas Guardian Angel is right back there and ready. That's a bug radio. They're going to fix it in the next big patch.
Worship me!
Oh, damn it, like the bombs!
No more games! Rest in misery!
Can Chuck come with homing parts? I believe it can. Is oh my god bring me White Rider nostalgia vibes? Not really, but I see why it could. Hey, thank you for the birthday wishes. Yeah, heavy weapons disappearing when you like mantle or rep kit is annoying. Heavy weapons definitely deal enough damage for warring cooldown. Absolutely. When you look at like Dead Spread with a card DPS of 24,000, this is like, yeah, maybe this should be on a cooldown unless you heavily build for it. Alright, now we have both our shinies from the Battle of the Wagon. I still need another 500 Maliwan kills. So I'm thinking if I go to a different drill site. Now, I do want to farm Mimikron. I want some more complex routes. However, Mimikron is in an order bunker, which means it's not very good for doing rift events. Underbarrel grenades get boosted by ordnance damage. Not to my knowledge, but I haven't tested.
No, I'm mad.
Is he still bugged on his phosphine? Yeah, I believe so. I think it's Horus for the shiny route. But I just want roots. Adventurous Rain, Passionate Murdoch, Witty Otto. Meathead Riders is what? Warpaint, Hellwalker, yeah, I've done a lot of them. Drill sites here. Pango, isn't it? Yeah, Pango. And Roadbirds. It's Foundry Freaks. Sydney Pointy Legs. Why do the start of X? Hell yeah. Especially now bleed isn't done. Yeah, the bleed change is so nice. I'm so glad for it. I need 478 kills. I don't think I'm getting 478 kills into half an hour, but I suppose I can be on my way with it. I'm on default kill skill Vex right now.
Good. One person's junk is another's. The local wildlife is trouble, sure, but it's just their nature. This vile one that's been attacking my people, though. I put that on violence there.
Get it!
You can make them all work, Zelza, it's just like they're not fantastic. I should have gone over the side there. That's a clean route over. That's a really clean route over. They did that very intentionally. I should be doing that. Wait, is this... Do I not have this box? Hell yeah, SDU tokens I don't need! An explosive Balor, but it's a 12 mag, damn it. I was Bleed investment step against pure kill skill. I've not tried this build with Bleed, but the thing is we're very starved for skill points, so like, it's tough. you have to sacrifice something pretty important. This has some enemy density. This game feels designed around dumping all of your skill points into one tree. Yeah, and I think that's very intentional. There is a lot of benefit for dipping into other trees, though. Especially on, like, a Gunratha. Between red and blue. Because, like, I see the vision for it, and I kind of like it, because... like, when you've got, like, multiple characters in a lobby... chances are, like, they don't even share any skill points, and that's really cool. No! First fucking enemy gets too close. I was ready to go on a tear there. This gun having to do self-damage. Yeah, 65 is where we started seeing the decrease in build diversity, and then 72 was just like, what? I haven't explored it that much, mate. I'm not the person to ask for Harlow. The other three, sure, not Harlow. I think this game's sweet spot would be about 60. Just 60. There's a lot of important skills for a lot of trees to get, which can limit how much wiggle room you have afterwards. So, like, some extra headroom for skills would be nice, but, like, not too much. I don't think 60 would allow us to get 2 capstones in 2 different trees. So that would be ideal. Then again, if we get that, then I could do Wrathfall Electrical Fire. I don't even feel like I blew myself up there. Oh, I'm being body blocked! Oh shit. 60 is enough to go double capstone? Alright.
I'm back? Oh, goody. Space Girl mode activated.
Yeah, having... So my Aemon has access to all 3 capstones on Red Tree, which is really nice, but it leaves you with not a lot of real room. This drill site has too many running at you enemies for this weapon. Has the sniper build changed this patch if at all? To be honest, Raider, it hasn't changed. For a brief window, I swapped to like a more kill skill oriented build to really push Finity. But I've since swapped it back now that I can just make sniper rifles just one-shot anything a lot more easier by investing into Bleed. Because before I had to kind of dance around Bleed, whereas now I can go all in. And now I'm just one-shotting bosses with Jacob snipers. I don't even need order snipers, although they do have a much higher ceiling. And then you can start doing other stuff like Oscar Mike, airstrike, orbital laser thing, spread launcher, knife launcher. You can start doing that stuff to one-shot bosses. Mobbing, you just walk around with like a truck, just one-shot everything, or order kill drones. I mean, you're not using Undead Eye? I do for comfort. You gonna update the sniper video too? Not like I did the video last night. Though I'm very pleased with the quality of the video that I uploaded last night. I don't think it needs that because the spec hasn't really changed. It is coffee, yeah. The spec hasn't really changed. Okay, what's the point of Lumberjack? What does Lumberjack do? Somebody tell me the source of Lumberjack. The spec hasn't really changed. I'll probably do a couple of videos showcasing Sniper Vex, but like it really doesn't need much. Basically, just some videos showing how to play the damn build. This is how you play it. Hey Isaac, how you doing? 16-second cooldown, accelerated bypass, or Ripper Kinetic Foxtrot with 8.6k. How much are you willing to use that Foxtrot? Because a 16-second bypass is rare. Granted, we've already had Big Encore for Whiskey, but we've not had Big Encore yet for Bypass. Depending on how patient you want to be. But I'm leaning towards Bypass on that one, Scrum. Damage, then delayed explosion for more damage. Staying in the middle works very well. How many kills did I get there? 40. 40 kills a run? Wow. The build. This is the spec. I uploaded a video on this last night. And that video also has a written write-up as well, if you don't want to watch the whole thing. Yeah, I don't think going right is the play. The opening spawns definitely seem to be left-weighted. No invulnerability frames when you get out of fight for your life in this game is... a missed feature. Bro just did get down, Mr. President. I haven't been checking, Joe, but no bubbles right now. Yeah, if you do big encore and check your map between each big encore, you get a really good chance at a bubble. Disc jockey. I haven't tested this with bleed yet. The thing is, we're so skill point starved. It'd be a very basic level of bleed with very little investment, which I mean is fine.
Optional. Survive or not.
Okay, yeah, just staying in the bottom there is by far the best strategy. Oh, I just got a bubble now. It could be any. That with booming business doesn't really seem the best. Oh my god, consumes shields, even basic shields, before it consumes ammo.
This is the end. That's enough of that.
Yay, $6,000. Newly buffed. 8,000. $8,000 newly buffed. Whoa! Shiver. Battle Wagon Infinity? Yes.
You're on the other side.
Ah, what the? What even was that? Dancer. Melee crit chance. Heracles, I would lean towards the higher damage one. What a beautiful build. I'm a fire in my laser.
Hope you're a fan of dying.
Okay, that was so fast. That was a really fast furnace drill site.
Save some for later.
Okay, I must be close to this damn challenge. 3 more runs. We can do 3 more runs. Oh, what the fuck? Not the elemental eater. Laughs in Vex. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, Cryo. A proper dungeon, you know? Hopefully something a bit more involved. Okay, I didn't even aim at that guy, but it chained to him and then blew him up and killed me. The self-damage on Watts, man. I hate it. With the way that they're marketing the bounty pack, Jack, I'm not confident. Reason being is they're kind of marketing it similar to a mirror, as in not endgame. And like the mirror bosses were a little disappointing because they weren't challenging our builds, because our builds could do raids, we were doing the aspects. So then they added a post-launch boss. They added a post-launch boss that just wasn't really challenging us. And like those mirrors were super, super easy because they were kind of easy content. And I'm worried that the bounty packs will be the same. I'm worried that there'll be easy content designed to be able to be done on playthrough. Damage, fire rate, and crit. Does that beat this? Damage, splash, mag. And yeah, it probably does. Get high cal on that. I did diamond, yeah. Just gave people cry it's going to take too long. I swear to God. Somebody complains that long-form content in this bloody video game. Like, this game is short-form content. You've got plenty. A 20-minute activity can't keep your attention, then bugger off. Un far more ago. Feel like it should pop at any moment. There we go. Crit knife override is a bug. It's a high priority fix, holy! That's interesting, because you got people like praising how it currently works. And they're deciding it's a high priority fix. That's interesting. I don't like Borderlands, so here's how you should change it. And there we go, my legendary Malawan drive, finally. And a vehicle paint job. Overdrive. Malawan. Paint job. Rock Rocket. Yeah, that's very Malawan. That's a lot more Malawan than the Torg is Torg. I'm being invaded. To nurse your build isn't a good look. Okay, if you had a decent amount of crit chance, then the distance that you get out of the crit knife is already reduced. So, like, if you've already got high crit chance, why are you using a crit knife? How in the game it's 10% shaders? Amazing. Because I feel like it. You joining my game has broken my sound. Or have I just knocked a thing? No. You have broken my sound. That's impressive. How do you manage that? Well, we will loot in silence then. Go to main menu and effects. Yeah, well, I got loot to sort through. Got a shiny Chaosen? Well, that's nice. Yeah, farming for an amp watts is like not fun. I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, thank you. Oh. Wow. For the that is indeed for the brewery. And many things. But mainly the brewery. Thank you very, very much. I haven't tried any of the heavy lasers yet. You see, there's so much to try and play around with. The sound effects? No. There's so much to play around and try that it's like, how can you run out of stuff to do? If you, like, genuinely like Borderlands, you're not running out of shit. Unless you just don't care about the, you know, the guns part of Borderlands. I generally do not know how you can run out of content. Lazy experiences deafness. Live reaction. Sorry about the sound. Nah, you're good. I'm ending here anyway. Lancing through the purples. Thank you very, very, very much for the enhancement. Knife launcher. +5 Fiendish Invigoration with 20% movement speed. I kind of want to take that just to be like a movement speed. Oh, that is speed. That is speed. That's my Breakneck Banshee right there. You equip that, you hit up your rep kit, and away you go. Triple bypass movement, and you're zooming. Right, that's it sorted. I needed to keep the Siphon What's for Dinner on me. I was only really using it for Oh My God, but Amp is working fine for me, so... Viltus. Switch it, yeah. Do I know if Absorb has an internal cooldown? That'd be wild. That'd be new if it did. I haven't tested. Warpaint movement. Shiny Drop XXL? Yeah, I got both of the shinies today. I got Bugbear and I got XXL. Hey, Murmur! With awful damage, Jesus. Not bad for Chuck, though. I think that's my best Chuck Murmur. Wish you could get legendaries as a part of the loyalty rewards. Right, Maliwan drive test. Let's go! Does not have good acceleration, but... Oh, it hits 120? Just driving hits 96. Doesn't go to 121. Yeah, that's fast. Someone's setting some fireworks off. Explosive, Daedalus, SMG, Jacob's Ricochet. That's trying a lot. That's doing a lot of things. That, on the other hand, just goes burr. Gun damage, gun fire rate, assault rifle fire rate. That also goes burr. So on a Tyrio reload. Now you can shoot the chuck faster. Does that work with the chuck? I thought Chuck was just reloading. No? Damn. Right. With that, I'm gonna call it there. To farm a wombo combo? Farm a wombo combo. Do it. Or you can enjoy your weekend. Farm on a fun build. Diamond. Can you drop me more enhancements? I mean, sure. And keep the game open. But I am ending stream. But yeah, you can join up. Hope you get sleep after getting spooked this hard in Borderlands 4. I know, right? The event is very spooky. Very scary event. But yes, I'm going to call it there. Thank you very much for watching. We got both of our shinies today, which I'm very happy about. We got our Malo 1 drive, finally. I still need a TDO drive. I need to get TDO kills. What other drives do I need? Daedalus needs putting over the edge. That'll be easy. Apparently, I haven't done Jacobs yet. And then TDO. TDO's a long way away. Hopefully TDO's only like a 1200 and not a 2000. 450 at rank 3. Not too sure. Daedalus, I'm close. That one's right around the corner. And Jacobs is also very close. I do not use TDOs. But that will be tomorrow. But until then, thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Stay safe, stay awesome, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye. Apparently enemies spawn here. Yeah. Scar is the best. Probably Malawan or Ordo. Light off's good too.